All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to our Monday night team call. Thank you, ladies, for hopping on live with me. And for those that are listening to the recording, be sure you are taking good notes and um, let your partner, your coach know that your leader know that you are hopping on these calls. So tonight I wanted to talk about three things. These are big measures to your success. Hitting Success Club, your 10 in playlist, and Emeralds. I'm loving that everybody has caught on to this 10 in playlist. We have been using this 10 in playlist since I started. This was something I was trained on at before there were Super Saturdays. There were events called game plan events, and Beachbody had hired like mentors out in the network marketing field, like just other people, consultants, to come in and kind of do some trainings for us. And so one of the guys taught us the 10 in play. And so we've been using it for years. And the idea of your 10 in play is to making sure you're always talking to 10 people at a time. Meaning they don't go on your 10 in playlist if you're like, hey, do you want to join my group? And you never hear from them, right? Like it means in play, meaning you've invited them or they've reached out and said, hey, I want to join your next group, or you've invited them and they said, yes, give me more information. And so you're having actual conversations of them coming in your next group or join as a partner or whatever it is, but they are very interested in what you have to offer and how you can help them. And you're having conversations going back and forth. You're sending them third-party tools like videos. You're in conversation with them. They're in play. And the idea is to get them off your list as soon as possible, meaning they're going to sign up or they're not ready quite yet. And so you don't want one person, like you don't want a particular person sitting on your 10 in play for a month. Like they shouldn't be sitting on your 10 in play. You shouldn't, when you remake a new 10 in play list, if you haven't talked to this person in a while, don't put them on the list. Like you go, like take your list and then follow up with everybody on it and kind of like, hey, I'm going through my list of people. I know you had said you were interested in my 12-4 group. Is this something you're still interested in? Or do you want to talk after the new year? I've got to, and make it seem like your 10 in play, your list is exclusive. I'm trying to get, someone's trying to get on the list, but I don't want to move you off the list if you're interested because we were talking first type thing. Like make it seem like an exclusive list and you kind of need an answer from them because you need to make room for somebody new type thing. Don't say it like that, but you know what I mean? Like just be like, hey, I know you said you wanted to be on my list of 10 people who was interested in my next group. And we've talked about your goals. I've sent you some videos. Is this something you're going to go ahead and get started with? Or should I put you on my list for next time? So that's that. If you are constantly having at least 10 people sitting on that list, you will hit Success Club every month. Something I heard this last week, at the end of last week, I watched a Leadership Academy training with Micah Folsom. I don't know how many 15-star accounts she has, but multiple. And she's one of those coaches partners that I just love. And I've always connected with her. She's one of those, I've told you guys, when we become a 15-star diamond team and I'm up on stage at Summit getting recognized for us, I will be in my yoga pants, not a ball gown like everybody else. And that's Micah Folsom. She wears yoga pants when she's recognized as a 15-star. And I'm like, yes, she's my girl. So she did a training last week on the Leadership Academy. And she said, I was assessing my team because a lot of my team was hitting Success Club, but nobody was growing. Their income wasn't growing. Their volume wasn't growing. And I was like, but you're all hitting Success Club. What seems to be the problem? And so she said, who are you hitting Success Club with? And it turned out it was all recycled people. It was all people who their body was about to renew, so they canceled and ordered a new Total Solution Pack. That was a big moment for me because I was like, oh, shoot, that's me. That has been me for the past 3 years. I'm hitting Success Club every month with the same people, which is why my income isn't growing, why the team isn't growing, why my volume isn't growing, and why there's not new energy. I was like, oh, it was such an aha moment for me listening to her. And we did a mastermind call on Friday, and I was on it, and I spoke up and I told her, and I was like, yeah, like that's me. And she's like, yeah, I mean, we don't realize, it's kind of easy to hit Success Club if you've been in this business a long time, because you have all these people that you can reconnect with. And I knew I needed more new energy, and I knew I needed new people, but I was like, okay, this was a big eye-opening thing for me. So Success Club is when you help 3 people a month sign up with a total solution pack or a Shakeology HD, a Performance HD. But for all intents purposes, it's 3 people with a total solution pack. Like, that's just the easiest way to say that's how you're going to hit Success Club, when 3 people sign up for a total solution pack. Back in the day, we had to hit Success Club with at least 2 partners signing up for the month too. And so that's something I want to shift back in my head. I want to hit over Success Club 10. I don't hit high numbers when I hit Success Club. They're between, sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's 12 to 15, but it's never, my highest Success Club point in a month was like 34. And it was like, I had a Facebook ad going, and it was going really well, and that it was delivering really well. And it was many, many years ago. So it's, you don't have to hit high numbers, but you want to be hitting Success Club with new people and with partners, like, to really grow your business. But if currently you're not hitting Success Club at all, let's just hit Success Club. Let's figure out who those people are going to be. And who are those people going to be? They're going to be people that are in your 10 and play, right? And you're constantly talking to those people. So you want to make sure you're doing your daily BAT every day. And you want to make sure you're going through the 28-day action plan. I keep repeating that. If you're not hitting Success Club and you're not in a consistent area of doing all the things that you're supposed to be doing, just keep repeating the 28-day action plan in the Body Partner app. It's so good. And they added to it. This second time around that I'm going through with you guys, I'm like, oh, these videos, I've seen these videos before, but they're putting them into the daily action plan, and it's so good. I also found on the Body Partner app this monthly planning guide. I wish I could tell you where I found it, but I want to say if you look in the Body Basics part of the Body Partner app and go to guides and files, it might be there. But Kevin posted it, and it's so good. It's got a 10 and play right here. It's got a 10 and play. How are you going to support your group? What are you inviting to? Like, it's so good. So I love this. So I basically have my BAT here and my monthly guide here. So those are the 2 big things, right? Your action, you want to be using a 10 and play, you want to be hitting Success Club, and your action plans are the daily BAT and the 28-day action plan. Okay. Emerald is the 3rd measure of success, which is signing partners and or PCs. So people who are going to stick around long term. Like, this isn't someone who purchases the total solution pack, gets their Shakeology for 30 days, cancels, and then in a year does it again, right? Like, it's someone who you say to them, if you're going to consistently stay on Shakeology, we should talk about these next 2 things. Either you sign up as a preferred customer just for the discount, or you sign up as a partner for the discount. And when you share your story, you're going to earn a little income, which means your supplements will basically be paid for. If you hit Success Club every month, your Shakeology is paid for, right? So that's how you get to Emerald. Partners and PCs. So you want to be signing at least 1 partner and 1 PC every month as a bare minimum in your account. So you want to be consistently hitting emeralds. If you want to grow faster, you want to do that more consistently. You want to maybe have 5 people coming in each month that are either PCs or partners. And then you want to grow your team and help your partners do the same thing you're doing by using the BAT, repeating the 28-day action plan, having a 10 in play, hitting Success Club. So what is the key to all of this? It's consistency, but it's also finding new people, joining groups on Facebook, talking to people who are watching your story. So consistently doing stories, consistently doing reels so that you're getting new views and maybe reaching out to them and being like, hey, thanks for watching my reel. Have you tried that recipe that I put, whatever it is, like try to have a conversation with people. So in the 28-day action plan, Melanie Mitchell goes over what's a connection, what's a conversation, what's an invite, what's a follow-up. There's a video in there that is very, very well done. And we watched it on a team call. So well done. So that's the key. You've always got to be trying new ways, posting on your social media. You've got to, you want to ask people. Today on the National Wake Up Call, this was perfect. I found, I don't know if you guys saw it this weekend, I found a graphic that said pumpkin pie or apple pie. And I posted it on my timeline and I got so many people answering that I made a list from that. I actually made a list and then I made a point to go into those people's accounts and start connecting and having conversations with them, because I'm like, who the heck's this? Who the heck's this? And there were some people, because it was a public account, they saw their friend answer that question. They saw their friend, like Facebook notified them and said, Susie answered Nicole's question on pumpkin pie versus apple pie, whatever the notification shows up. So she went, the friend went and answered. So there were people who were answering my question that I wasn't even friends with. And that happens because I have a public account and it was a public post. So I have a public account. All of my posts are public, but when I post the girls, I just change it to private. Okay. Those are your key metrics to success in this business. You've got to find a way to be consistently and constantly attracting new people and talking to new people. Now, a key in this is to know who you want to be talking with. For example, when I started this business 13 years ago, I was talking to postpartum moms. Let's lose weight. Let's lose the baby weight together. Now I'm talking to menopausal women, perimenopause, menopause, postmenopause, the whole 10-year gamut. And that's who I'm talking to now. Hey, the only nutrition program that's working for me right now is a gut health program. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm posting recipes, I'm posting reels, I'm posting posts. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm inviting to. I'm talking to menopausal women and I'm inviting to 4-week gut protocol. That's the key. So you've got to, who are you talking to? If you're a runner, maybe you want to start talking to people that run. Maybe they don't, maybe, they already have a running fitness plan, but maybe they need to add strength training and yoga. Maybe they need hydrate. Maybe they might have a pre-workout and a recover, but maybe there's something you could share with them, what our pre-workout and what your recover and what that does for you, what your daily Shakeology does for you. So there's so many things we have. I'm going to be hosting a body event on Wednesday night at 7:30. And I'm going to go over kind of all of this. I'm going to talk about everything we have to offer people. So now, say you have you're a body partner, but you're also a real estate agent. How about you now talk to all of your real estate agent friends about Growth Day? Yes, real estate people need personal development. My real estate agent loves personal development. We used to sit down and have a mastermind like once a month, me, Mark, and him at like Panera. And he listened to all the authors we listened to. I'm totally going to reach out and be like, do you have Brendon Burchard's Growth Day app? And talk to him, and he can start selling that as a body partner. He doesn't have to do the fitness and nutrition if he already has his plan, but now we have this. So I'm going to be talking about that Wednesday night, about the personal development piece, the fitness piece, the nutrition piece, the community, and the opportunity. And maybe somebody only needs one of those. So don't discount people because you're like, oh, they already have a fitness plan. Okay, they might need a nutrition plan. Oh, they're already doing Weight Watchers. Okay, they might need a fitness plan. Okay, they're already, you know what I mean? They already go to the gym and they eat well. Okay, maybe they need some personal development. We have something for everybody. So start thinking outside of the box and expanding that list of people you can talk to, because there's so many people out there. Make sure you're listening to Growth Day. I listened today about fear. Brendon did a whole training on fear, and it was so good. And he talked about how it's a mental projection that isn't even true. We just assume that our neighbors are going to make fun of us, our coworkers going to make fun of, like he said, that's irrelevant. Haters are irrelevant. So make sure you are listening to Growth Day. Make sure you're sharing what you're learning about Growth Day. So what I would do for consistency with your posting, so you should have Facebook and you should have Instagram. And so you can alternate what you post on these. So I would do like a Facebook post in the morning about fitness, and then maybe an Instagram post in the morning about what you had for breakfast. And then maybe go back to Facebook and talk about what you learned in your personal development. And then maybe go to Instagram and do a story about your fitness. Like, just keep alternating fitness, nutrition, community, personal development through all of the social medias, reels, stories, feed posts, and just keep alternating those 4 topics: opportunity, fitness, nutrition, personal development, and opportunity. Those are the 4 topics that you should be talking about every day throughout your social media. But you should also be making sure you're talking about personal stuff too, and doing those interactive posts like apple pie or pumpkin pie. Like, you want to get people looking at your stuff. And the only way that happens with the algorithm is if you're also looking at their stuff. So it's a two-way street. You got to be commenting and liking on people's posts so that they comment and like on your posts. So that's why it's very important to do engaging posts like pumpkin pie or apple pie, because it's going to bring up a whole new list of people that you're like, shoot, I didn't even know they were on my friends list. All right. So hopefully this was helpful. This is your business in a nutshell. These last 20 minutes is your business in a nutshell. Now, I promised you, if you got on tonight, I have heard about something that's launching tomorrow. It's called Body Previews. It's FAQ 2289. People can get a 14-day free trial of Body with just putting their name and email in. They don't have to put a credit card in. So my corporate mentor reached out to me tonight and she said, do you know what a Body Preview is? And I was like, no. Is it a 14-day free trial? And she said, have you ever used the 14-day free trial? I said, no, because I don't want to make people put their credit card in for something for free and then have to remind them to cancel before the 14 days so they don't get charged on their credit card. Like, no, I don't do it. And I said, and I don't even know how to help them create an account. It's so confusing in the system. So I don't train on it because I don't do it, because I don't know how to do it. And so she said, this is what's launching tomorrow. So simple. You can set up a share cart. They just put their name and email in. And so the FAQ talks about what it is. So I'm thinking to myself, okay. And then she said, it says in the FAQ, now the Body app literally has the sample workout section. So you could run a 14-day challenge with these people with all the sample workouts. So you could run a free group in December for people to try these to get ready for January. So now here's a whole new way to introduce people to body and get people in a free group. It's legit a free group, but it's everything that we know and love here on the Body app. So you don't have to create any of the content. They're going to get access to check out Body for 14 days, like very easily. It sounds like it's like click and click. It sounds like there's no more, but you do have to pay your credit card, so make sure you put a reminder in your phone and you cancel. Like it's like I didn't want to do that. That wasn't my idea of a free. I mean, I know you have to do that on apps too, but it just felt weird. And I don't run free groups, but now I think I might run a free group. I'm thinking December 12/1 to 12/14, I'm going to run a free body preview group. So that's my plan. I will keep you updated in the team page on how I'm doing that. So that is your team call tonight. I promise to keep it to under 30 minutes. And I think I did. This is every Monday night at 7:30. Please try to join us so we can get a lot more energy, a lot more discussions going. When there's a lot more of us here, we can be chatting in the chat, kind of like the National Wake Up Call does. And so we can help each other grow as body partners. Good night.